I'm back, and I'm sorry again. I'm not sure if my phone's like chewing more battery than it's charging with. I don't think that's possible, is it? The charger mustn't be working properly. Sorry about that. I know it's a pain. Thank you for all who came on before. I'm sorry that you've probably ducked out now. In any case, I'm going to continue on with some live crypto chat. What I will say is I've had a look at the Redpulse ICO. That was one for Cranky Pete yesterday. Oh, there's a couple of you on here. Cool. Sorry about that. My phone battery's gone dead. I don't know how long it's going to last. I've got it plugged into the charger, but it doesn't seem to be picking up right. So, sorry if I go dead again. I'm just going to get the live stream up so I can see what we're talking about. I did have a look at the Redpulse ICO, just briefly. I do like it. I'll talk about that if Pete comes on. If not, I'll just do a quick run through. Look, if I do go out again, I'm just going to leave it for today. So I'll just have a quick run through the market now. If Pete rocks up, we'll have a quick talk about... Oh, no, so it was Slice Keeper, wasn't it? Slice Keeper wanted the Redpulse. Yeah, it was. We did LAT token for Pete. So, Slice Keeper, if you're around, I did do that research on Redpulse. And we can have a look at that when you rock up. No problems. Yeah, so I've got the chat here, so if you do rock up, Slice Keeper, we'll have a chat about Redpulse. Until then, let's have a quick look at the market. So last time, when I checked out on the last video accidentally, we were talking Litecoin. $64.28 a coin, really good growth. I'm just going to refresh here, because it was 20 minutes ago or so. Let's have a look. 64.43, so even a little bit more. Wow. Market's looking really, really strong. 167 billion, 167.5 billion. Just checking some of the ones that we have been following. Liska's cracked back over $6, which is good. I got a cheeky little buy on it to get some back that I'd sold out previously. So good for me, $6.12 at the moment with 2.89%. Thanks, I posted a link in a Discord I follow. Yeah, cool, man. Cool, Slice Keeper. Since you're around, we'll have a look at that. Have a look at that Redpulse ICO, because I don't know how long my battery's going to last, and I did promise you we'd at least have a look at that today. So, Slice Keeper, you're onto a winner. I like Redpulse. Cool. Really cool. Look, the thing I like about it, I believe it's the first Neo-based ICO. They're accepting Neo. That's pretty cool. See the link in Discord. Nice research. Yeah. Yeah, so there's some pretty cool things about Redpulse. Redpulse sort of reminds me of Steemit almost, but like for financial information out of China. That's the way I read it. And that's clever, because the Chinese investors, like, it's individual investors a lot in China. So it's not consortiums and hedge funds and things like that. It's a lot, like I think it's 80% of the market is made up by individual investors. So one of the things that can happen in China is that the rumours come out and then they're discredited later that afternoon by the same organisation that leaked the rumour in the first place. So I think what they're trying to do with Redpulse is basically get a curation rewards program going similar to Steemit. So Steemit's sort of focusing on getting a better overall social media platform going, I guess, in terms of, I don't know, a competitor to Facebook, I guess you'd say, or Reddit or something like that. But what Redpulse are doing are taking it into the financial markets. And I had a look at their long-term plan, and it's not just for Asia. Initially it is, and then they're looking to expand Asia Pacific and then into North America. So I think it's pretty cool. It's basically you know, curating the research, curating the stories, curating the financial information coming out, and getting it checked through, I guess, verification by the public, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of like I guess it's going to work on like an upvote process or something like that to curate the best news, financial news. I liked it a lot, because as we know, the Asian money is just running this market at the moment. So something that's based on a Neo platform. The only thing I couldn't find, Slice Keeper, if you're around. Yeah. It's a really cool idea. Yeah, Slice Keeper's just saying, I haven't seen an ICO coin that does that. So yeah, I'm the same. It was a pretty cool idea. Like it's similar to Steemit, I guess, in terms of general public curating the content and getting rewarded for that. That's essentially, I guess, your mining process for that. But I really like it. I think it's got potential. If the fact that it is going to appeal to the Chinese investors, if nothing else, because we know how much of the CNY is coming into this economy. So for me, I quite like it. Slicekeeper, the one thing I wanted to ask you, I couldn't find any information on the actual overall coin supply. I'll have a quick, I got really enthralled in the actual idea, and I watched a couple of videos, by the way. If you go into, you can search him down. I'm just trying to remember the guy's name who's the CEO. Here he is. Jonathan Ha. Funny last name. Ha. Bad pun. Dad joke, that one. Anyway, Jonathan Ha. I watched a couple of videos, but I don't think it was total supply. Yeah, if we can find out the total supply so I can put some maths to it, you know I like to do that, Slicekeeper. I want to know what's circulating now, and I want to know what the eventual supply is. But I had a look at the breakup of what they're keeping, and they're keeping a fairly large percentage in for the founders, which I quite like. It means they're back. I don't mind if they don't offer like a massive amount, like 98% of all the shares to the public. I like what they're doing. They're keeping a lot for themselves. They got a good breakup. I had a look at that. That's why I don't like Black Moon. Okay, cool. Thanks, Stephen, for that one. So I had a look at Redpulse and I quite liked it. I think there's going to be more and more platforms using this curation reward system that essentially allows the best content to rise to the top on the will of the people. So I think there's, Steam it's sort of doing it. Redpulse look to be doing it in a financial analysis market, if you like. And I think there's going to be more applications that look to overlay that sort of idea. Just mentions the pre-sale and the ICO. Yeah, I had a look at it, but one thing I'd like to tell you, Slicekeeper, and to anyone who's interested in the Redpulse ICO, you need to have a look at the reward system. Seriously, first day, 30%. 30% extra coins, if I'm right. I'm going off the top of my head as I usually do. 30% reduces to 15% in the first, or 20% in the first week, and then 10% after that. But there is a limited sale on this, and it could sell out. I mean, that can happen. I was actually thinking the same thing, Slicekeeper, because Neo was in a bit of a dip. I was waiting for longer retracements to invest in Neo itself. But this could be the first of a few ICOs coming out on a Neo base rather than Ethereum base. So I was thinking, let me just check now. It's a good point. Let's have a quick look. Where's it sitting? 33. Yeah, it's dipped. It's dipped a lot. I mean, it was over 40, right? So, but the cheaper I can get it, the more coins I'm going to get for less money at ICO. Because the Neo to Redpulse price is fixed. I can't remember it off the top of my head. All the information's on the website. You're welcome to go look at it. Hey, Pete in the house. Oh, man, no worry for being late. We've had a funniest time. My phone's been going off and everything. It might go off again. And if it does, I'm abandoning it for today. And we'll do crypto chat again tomorrow. But Pete, just to catch you up, mate, because you are one of our regulars, mate, we've been having a look at Redpulse, one of Slicekeeper's little picks there. And thanks. What was that? Oh, just check it on the chat. But Slicekeeper's, we've just been talking the numbers on it because it's a pretty cool platform, man. And the Chinese are heavy into this crypto game. And they're heavy into their investing. You got to, like, we get a lot of news about China in Australia because they're our biggest trading partner. So Chinese news is big news for us in Australia. We know that. And so I'm just having a look here. I'm just checking. 1,000 RPX for one Neo. That's great. Thank you for that, Slicekeeper. 1,000. That's at phase one, right? Like in the, or is that without the bonus? Because as we were just saying, but Redpulse just stopped Chinese investors. Did it seriously? Pete? Is that news you've heard, mate? Because if I hadn't heard that at all. I was only looking at it this morning. That's crazy. Really? I had heard some issues about US investors, I remember reading about that, but I didn't know about the Chinese investors. Okay, look, I've got to make an opinion change on the run. On UCO. Oh, going USA style on ICO. China's government wants to take its cut. I had read, look, that's the thing though, like, if that's the thing you got to be careful with this one for me, is that the Chinese government, I've got to be careful about how I say this, the Chinese government traditionally like to have an input in the news that's being released about business and any activities within the country. That concerns me with this going forward. If they're going to want, Neo said no to that, cool. Slice Keepers just said Neo said no to the Chinese government wanting to get involved. How much can they stop it, mate? Chinese government just throws in money and buys up a bunch of shares. They're involved, right? Anyway, it's interesting. It's really interesting because you think about the way Steemit works, and the fact is that we are trying to curate good content, but it's still heavily favoured towards the rich. It is, because you can pump your own account to make yourself seem more, to make yourself seem more influential, which is basically the idea that Steemit works around. So I don't know the perfect solution there, but yeah, it's an interesting one. If the Chinese government is saying the Chinese can't invest in it, I hadn't heard that, and that worries me a little bit. I was going to get into it. Now I'm not so sure. I'm going to do more research. Let's do more research, because I think if we can cross these hurdles, I think it's a worthwhile investment. I do. Red flag, I don't know, Slice Keeper. Let's just do some more research on it. That's what I'm going to do. You guys are always welcome to make your own decisions. Of course. Of course you make your own decisions. It's your money, and I don't want to be responsible for if you suffer any losses. So please make your own decisions. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to find out more. Substratum, is that right? Cranky Pete started looking at substratum. We might even just write that one down. We won't look at that tomorrow. Oh, substratum. Yeah, I'd heard of that one. Sorry, I thought it was funny. Substratum. I'll write that one on there, Pete. We might not look at it tomorrow, man. I've got a lot of work on today. We'll see what coins I can have a look at tomorrow. But yeah, that's the problem. Government intervention in cryptocurrencies is it's counterproductive. So that bothers me, that the Chinese government are looking to restrict Chinese investment on a Chinese-based financial news outlet based on a Chinese DApp platform of Neo. Talk more about that, the government stepping in. Okay, yeah, well, I've got to do more research on it to really create an informed, a really relevant opinion, Slice Keeper, but I'm happy to share with you my own opinions on it. And it's quite simple. I mean, essentially blockchain, to me, what it all boils down to is taking out the middleman. Yeah, man, I'm happy to talk about it in general, no problem. So, for me, blockchain is about taking out the middleman. Simple as that. It's about governing ourselves. It's about not having so much government intervention. So, for them to try and say, well, no, we're not okay with that, to me it's like, well, I'm sorry, you don't have a choice. That's the reality of it. We have the numbers, so we have the choice. And that's the way I see it. The government's trying to regulate it and trying to act like they're getting on board with it. And, we're cool with blockchain, but they're just trying to get more control over it. That's the way I see it. And good luck regulating it, honestly. Sorry. Like, I know you're going to try. And that's going to help it get wider acceptance, which is fantastic. But come on. Have the governments even researched this? Do they know how easy it is to hide cryptocurrency? They're not going to be able to tax it. Not unless people just choose to be honest about it and pay their taxes. And quite frankly, the way the Australian government and my council, no offence to each other, but you're not exactly good at spending the money. So if we can come up with a way to just do it ourselves, I'd rather see that. Plus, I know that the contracts that are awarded, they're ridiculous prices. We could go to tender for these and get a lot better contracts for council work. Anyway, let's see what SliceKeep has to say. Well, I think China and Russia are mining all kinds of it. I've got to agree. I got to agree. You have a look at the mining farms that have been set up in China. It's not a secret. There's been massive money invested into Bitcoin mining farms in China. Russia, I hadn't read so much on, but I'm certainly see that as conceivable. I mean, you have a look. How much attention would that meeting with Vitalik and Putin got in Russia? That's got to have just like sparked major interest in wider adoption of crypto in Russia for sure. I mean, if Putin's meeting with Vitalik to potentially digitalize Russia's economy, that's massive. And surely smart investors in Russia would have got in on that news, you know, just into the economy in general, if nothing else. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to hear Russia are going hard on it. We know China are in terms of the actual investment dollars. I wonder if you can actually track mining, like where the mining's going to. They're building a massive hydroelectric dam to power the mining in Russia. Wow, that's cool. Black Moon is Russian development team. Cool, Cranky Pete. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of Russian work going. What was that project I looked at that had a lot of Russian people involved in it, but I really liked it? Was that Lat Token? Was that Russian based, Lat Token? I can't remember. I'd have to go back and have a look. But there was one that had some really intelligent and a good team, really good looking Russian team behind it. I can't remember the coin. It might have been Lat Token. I have to have a look. But it is interesting to watch the regions that are adopting cryptocurrency and where the money's coming from. I think Japan's going to be a massive player in 2018. I've been reading a lot about stores getting ready to accept crypto over there, like talking, I know these are optimistic estimates, but they're talking 90%, 95% of stores in Japan being set up ready to accept crypto. That's pretty cool. And the best thing is, Gold Coast Airport's right there, and flights to Japan are really cheap sometimes. And so if I've got my crypto ready to go, flight over to Japan. I've never been. I'd love to get over there. There's some surf over there. I know some guys. Actually, I got, yeah, I'm going on holiday for sure. I got knocked out by, sorry, I'm not going to pronounce your name right, but I got knocked out of the World Championships in 2015 by a Japanese rider, Kazuka Tomita. And he's a brilliant drop now. Very, very cool. I watched the replay for the first time in 2 years. I'd never watched the full replay. And I watched myself get knocked out of the 2015 World Championship this morning, which was a lot of fun. eBay will soon accept BTC through a partnership with Shopify. I don't care. eBay are going down. They're not going to survive this. Their rates have been way too high. Way, way, way too high. They are rip-off merchants, and they are providing us all with less profitability with their peer-to-peer. It's getting kicked up to the top at 11%. How do I know this? I sold on eBay for 2 years. And I said, goodbye, I'm opening up my own store, free of the 11% fees that you're going to charge, absolutely free of the 4% that PayPal, which, by the way, is the same company, are going to tack on top. So I'm paying 15% to have an online store. Ridiculous. They're not going to survive it. I really hope they don't. They're ridiculous with their customer service. Worst I've ever dealt with in any company, PayPal and eBay. I cannot stand them. Anyway, I'm going on a rant again. If they don't adapt, that's how I make all my crypto cash, man. I've literally, we've just started up the store, but I do collectible coins, like real world physical collectible coins, everything from a couple of thousand years old up until recent times with, rarer mint marks and things like that. It's called numismatics. But we've actually just opened up the new store. We're just loading up some stock now, so you're welcome to check it out, but it's not ready, so don't go and buy anything. But it's called Coinbase Collect. And I will be offering thanks, Slicekeeper. Yeah, I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, not everyone's into numismatics, I like it. It's interesting. I've learnt more about history and geography and metals and all sorts of things, the mint process and everything you got to learn to become familiar with numismatics. It's actually pretty interesting. I am Grinkers. Cool. Hey, training and support. Sorry I dropped out before too. I saw you around in the chat. Phone battery died. It might do it again. If it does, I'm calling it for the day and I'll have a fully charged battery tomorrow, I promise. But anyway, back to my Coinbase Collect. I'm just going to offer them up, but I'm actually going to promote the wider adoptance of... Oh, Grinker's Grand Palace. Yeah, cool. I remember Grinkers. Yeah, cool. What up? Yeah, so I'm going to offer all the coins at retail price and then 10% off for cryptos. I'll probably get like the BTC, ETH, like the main ones. But I'll also say, look, if you do want to pay in a different crypto, contact me. And I'll give you the 10% off. No problem. Let's do it. And I'll just collect up cryptos and that's fine. But what I'm also going to do, obviously because I am heavily affiliated and heavily invested in PIVX, I will be offering 20% off if you pay with PIVX. So a little additional bonus there for the PIVX holders who are into numismatics. Hey, look, I've got 5 ton of collectible coins, so there's a lot there. Substranium, good, thanks Pete. Let's get back to the crypto. Substranium is a decentralized web aimed at getting crypto into Russia and Iran, and anywhere that tries to regulate and kick Google in the nuts. I always love your funny little bloody takes on things, Pete. It's such good information, then bang, drops it at the end. Funny. Yeah, cool, man. It sounds really interesting. I've put it up on the board. Well, the board's getting pretty full. I'm going to have to pull out the metho soon and give it a clean, but definitely going to have a look at substranium, substranium or whatever I've been calling it. Substratum. So yeah, we'll have a look at that for sure. I like the tips you guys bring. It's cool. Yeah, so yeah, thanks, Sloska. I don't know if you're talking about... No, you're probably talking about substratum. I'm just going to say you're talking about me when you said smart. Where's Zhao? Yeah, man. Zhao, where are you? We need the master. Hopefully setting up his own YouTube channel after you've been putting pressure on him, Pete. Team effort. Anyway, no, I really, like, we always miss Xiao when he's not in the conversation. The guy's got great info. Portuguese, really nice guy. I speak to him over on Slack a bit. So, he's got coins that he sent me over there. I've got to try and keep up with that guy. He's crypto nuts. I was as well, to be honest. I just got to focus more on PIVX at the moment. And that's why I can only really bring you 1 new coin a day at the moment. I just want to have a quick talk, if that's okay, about Verge. Because it's something, it's one of my first videos, I tipped Verge. And I had a cheeky little profit target. Go and watch the early video. Don't judge me on that. I was just trying to get a little bit of cheeky attention. It's a bit of a LOL profit target. But go and have a look at Verge. My Verge video, sorry, it's only a couple of minutes long. But let's just have a quick look at it. I'm just going to pull it up on PIVX, XVG, Verge. 51.3% in 24 hours. Wow. And look, I'm a long-term holder on that. I took a big dive on it. I got it good, sold out. Then the rest took a monster dive and I actually had buy orders just hitting on the way down. And I was like, oh, no, because it's just falling. But now, a little bit later, it's doing quite well. Yeah, I think Verge is privacy coin. I looked into it so long ago that I bought this, so I can't really remember. What I really liked about it in July, I remember that they were releasing their Android wallet. And that any new tech like that that's going to come to market, if it's well received, should drive up a share price. I'm sure it is anonymous from memory. I'd have to go and take a look at it to confirm that. I'll just check the Satoshi price quickly for us while doing it, but I'll remember to check whether Verge is anonymous for you, Verge. Anon. I'm sure it is. Yeah, so it's dipped at, wow, it got right up there. It got up to 120, looks like about 123. No, 24-hour high was 125 Satoshi. That's good. That's good. Unfortunately, I didn't sell any. I had mine set up, like my sell order set up at 140. I think it was 144 and then above. So I was like really long term on Verge because I think it's good coin. But look at the run up, 24-hour lows, 75 Satoshi. And 24-hour high has been 125. At the moment, we're looking at the last sale price of 107 Satoshi. The bid is 107 and the ask is 108. So about a 1% spread there between the bid and the ask. It's taken a pretty big retracement, but considering the growth, I honestly wouldn't look to buy back in until 100. Again, I'm eyeballing 40, even less, maybe 90. I'm just eyeballing, but there's no, 90's got a little bit where it dipped down and then got bought back up, so up to you, always up to you. But It's amazing how often it retraces more than you think it possibly could. For those of you who are following on PIVX, we talked about PIVX being a good, like I said, I'd set some buy orders at 62501, I think it was. So I'll just check that for you now. And I know that it went well lower than that. I don't know where we're sitting right at this moment. I'm just about to have a look. But I set buyers at 62501. It plummeted way lower, like 59. Like 59,000 Satoshi. I'll just check it now. But so I missed it. You can't get it perfect all the time. I'm confident we'll go back above 70,000 at some stage and even higher. Yeah, see, even if you look now, I'm actually lower than we're actually lower than 62501. And I thought that was pretty conservative, putting it that low. So just shows you how much these markets can swing. So just for those of you who are interested in PIVX, we have dropped below the $3 psychological support. I'm still trying to... Oh, you got your PIVX wallet? Yeah, that's cool, Pete. Just let us know when you sort it out, man. I got a couple of PIVX, at least a couple of PIVX for... Oh, hey, dog, back again. At least a couple of PIVX for you. I don't care what the price goes to, man. I've got a couple put away for you. So don't worry about that, Pete. We'll get you sorted out when that wallet's up and running. If you need any help with that, by the way, man, just drop over to our Slack group or send me a message or something. I'll help you out with it. It's pretty, like, I find it pretty simple. Yeah, it's a better price. Even I said I didn't think we'd hold over $3. I didn't. I was actually looking for retracements down to as far as 270 and 250 because that was a huge run up we had. Massive. Like, it just went whoop. See you later. I've never seen my Bittrex account. Oh, yes, I have. No, I've never seen my Bittrex account move that fast. I've seen my Cryptopia account move that fast. Up and down. Within a 48-hour period. And much quicker and much further. Massive swing on that investment. I'm sure most of you know which one I'm talking about. Anyway, so 62501. It looks like I missed the mark slightly, but nice little green candle starting to appear there. It is synced, just looks different and has... special button thing, I don't know what it does. Is that the obfuscation button, Pete? Don't worry about that, man. It's nothing to worry about at this stage. It was a privacy craze that happened for about a week. Yeah, cool, Slice Keeper. So, I did think that it was, yeah, cool. Don't even worry about that button. If you're synced, tell you what, Pete, I got my wallet sitting right here. Can you go to, mate, you should be able to see. I'll just open my wallet. I've got it staking away. Staking bonus! I just got one. I'm giving it to you, Pete. It's two PIVX coming your way. Your staking bonus. So let's do it. Let's get you this staking bonus. Look, I got paid 1.89, but I'll give you 2. Pete, can you check, mate, if you go to receive? Yeah, stoked. Got a staking bonus. Anyways, Pete, if you got your core wallet there, bro, if you just go to receive, and if you just... type in anything, you know, label, put fish or whatever, doesn't matter, just so you know it's from me. And then you just hit the request payment button. So I'll just show you the screen here, Pete. Okay, so I've come up here, mate, to receive. And then if you just fill out some info there, don't put them out in you cheeky bugger, just I'll send you 2. And hit request payment. And just pop that address in the chat for me, man. I'll do it right now. Send you 2 PIVX live. I'll send you my staking bonus. So I'll just get back to the chat to see if Pete sent his details there. Where is he? Yeah, look, Pete, if it gets too much for you, man, we'll just leave it in the comments afterwards. I'll pick it up and send you a couple. But if you've got it there now, we'll do it live. It'll be cool. Oh, there it is. All right, Pete, hold tight. Fish goes in to copy the address. So let's see how quickly a computer idiot can do this. All right, Pete, copying now, mate. Got it? Yes, exactly, Agent Smith. We got at PIVX, we do staking and masternode. So you can actually get a bonus even with 1 PIVX. You could potentially, your odds are not good with 1 PIVX because it depends on how many PIVX you have in your wallet. Increases your chances of winning that lottery, if you like. But with 1 PIVX, you can start staking, my friend. And that means potentially you could hit the jackpot and your 1 PIVX earns a staking bonus, which is usually between 1.8, 1.9 up to 2.2, depending on the thing. Oh, staking's so good, Slice Keeper. For idiots like me, it's like I literally just leave this wallet open and just come back and snap those staking bonuses every now and again. I had my wallet down for 20 days. I'm so angry at myself. But like I was working on pretty important stuff, so it seems selfish just like to spend heaps of time doing my own wallet when I'm working on stuff for everyone at PIVX. So I just left it and just said, you know, staking bonuses can go to other people for now. But now I'm back up and running. I just got one. So what we're going to do, 75 Pi since I started staking the wallet. Cool, Slice Keep. I want to keep a track of that, man. Keep me up to date with PiCoin, because I told you I wasn't completely sold on it, and I haven't bought any. But I don't hate it. So keep me up to date, man. That's cool. Well done on that. That's good. Get your staking. I've got to get a couple other coins staking as well. Clams. I've got some Chaincoin masternodes that have come back to me that I've got to get staking again. So there's a bit to sort out there. But I'm just going to send this to Pete now. Pete, I'm going to go send. I'm going to go pay to. And I'm just going to check, mate. Your address starts with D73 and ends in 22F. D7. 73D22F. Cool, there it is there. Pete, I'm just going to send this now. I'm going to put Pete, YouTube, just so I know who I sent it to. I'm going to put 2PIV, man. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the send button now. You tell us when you've got it. It should pop up on your screen very, very quickly. All right, send, and it'll ask me, is the transaction fee okay? And my transaction fee, just to show you guys, is like, I don't know if you can see it there, but it's like a bunch of zeros, then like 0.0002. And so it's like 1,000th of a cent. It's no money, eh? So Pete, going to send you 2 right now. Just sent, mate. I'm just going to check my overview to make sure that's sent. I've just sent you a mistaken bonus, brother. Yep, Pete, YouTube. Tell us if you get it, bro. Keep us up to date in the comments. Make sure I've done that right. I think we have. I can check the transaction and that. But there you go, Pete. There's my staking bonus, mate. All yours now. Thanks for always contributing to the conversation. You're a good laugh too. You leave some funny comments. I like that. And now I'm getting my core wallet for you. Now, there's a little arrow down the bottom here, bro. I don't know if you can see it. You'll be able to see it on your screen. And it's like an up arrow. And it'll probably be clear on yours. Now, if you haven't encrypted and backed up your wallet, you need to do that now that you got some PIVX in there, bro. You need to back that wallet up onto a USB stick. So the files that have been downloaded, the main file that you need to worry about is the wallet.dat file. Please make sure that is saved, bro. That's your backup. I love the PIVX network. It's so easy to use. So, bro, what we want to do is we want to go up to, let me just double check. If you go up to settings, you can actually unlock your wallet. Yeah, back it up, mate. Make sure you do that. But then you go up to settings, Pete. Now my wallet's unlocked because I've got it unlocked for staking. Yeah, cool, bro. I got you. So you go up to settings up here, and then you go down to unlock wallet, and it'll tell you. There's a little checkbox there, and it says you can open it just for anonymity. So I can't even pronounce the word, and staking. So if you do that, bro, you're staking away. Now that little green arrow is going to come up. There's a little lock there. That's going to unlock. So it should show you wallet is unlocked, and the green up arrow, not the tick. The green up arrow is what you want. It's going to be showing clear and saying not staking. Fall behind NLC2 very soon. Watch PIVs fall behind NLC2. What's NLC2? I haven't even seen it. Interesting perspective there. I'll have to have a look at NLC2. Write that one down on the board. Need another NLC2 hat. Cool, bro. Cool. Yeah, look, if they make me a sponsorship offer and they, you'll eventually know all about NLC2. I certainly hope so. I do like to keep an eye on those coins that are up and coming, so I look forward to it. Yeah, look, I mean, I am sponsored by PIVX, so I don't know that I'll get a hat. Talking about next year when it's $20 US. Oh, look, if you're on the project over there, I certainly hope it does. Good luck to you. And good luck to the coin. I look forward to researching it. First time I've heard about it, so I can't really comment on it, I'm sorry. But I'll certainly go and have a look at it and do some research. And we'll involve it in the future crypto discussions because I love looking at new coins. Thanks so much. I'll just check who that was. But thanks so much for bringing that new one to the table. That was Stock Watchman. You will remember this message, NLC2, there's no luck. There is no limit. I think we've got a staunch supporter of this this coin here. Stock Watchman is a big fan, obviously. He sees a lot of confidence in this going forward. I like that. I like that. Good on you, man. Get in there. Tell us you're confident. Tell us it's going to go to $20. Let's try and put some facts behind it, though. So what I'm going to do is going to go research this coin. We're going to have a look at the circulating supply. We're going to have a look at it's no limit coin. Cool, Slice Keeper. Let's have a look at it, man. I'm going to put it on the board. I love it when new members come in and bring us new coins. So thank you, Stock Watchman. I'm just going to grab my pen. Oh, here it is. And we're going to look at no limit coin. I haven't got an opinion on it yet because I'm only just hearing about it. Yeah, I'll have a look at these Substratum and no limit coin because I'm really interested in both of them. So I might have a research of them. I'm going to try and get them both done for tomorrow. I can't make a promise on that one. I am busy today. I've got to check out for now, and I'm sorry that we had an interrupted session again today. I will make sure that my phone is charged and on airplane setting when I... NLC2, cool. NLC2. And that's no limit coin. Yeah, I think we're on... I'll go and have a look at that one. I'm loving researching these extra coins, guys, so keep bringing them. And with that enthusiasm from Stock Watchman, I'm definitely keen to have a look. But I just like that sort of positive attitude. So well done to Stock Watchman for bringing us a new coin. Hey, thanks everyone for to Beach Boss. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I've actually got to thank you for this. He said I'm about to graduate from the Beach Bum Investor to the Beach Boss. I am actually having a rebranding. The show's going to be called something else soon. That's Jordan's been calling me because we've worked on the video for the introduction. Hopefully we can get that released on YouTube, like just the intro video, in the next 24 to 48 hours. That's my goal. I'll see if I can get it out there for you because it's going to be a fun new show with a fun introduction. We're going to look at coins like NLC2, no limit. We're going to look at coins like Substratum because that's what you guys want to look at. So I'll go do a bit of research, have a look at it from an economics point of view, and just from one, I'm not an expert. I've been in the space 4 months, but I do research hard. So I've got an idea on the coins, and I can certainly give you my opinion on them. That's all I can ever do. And I really appreciate the suggestions, and I know we're going to have stacks of coins to look at over the next months. Often get staking so happy, bro. Yes! Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'll tell him you said hi, Pete. But yeah, stake, bro. Keep that wallet open. Secure our network. Who knows? 2 PIVX, it's not likely, bro, that you're going to double your money and hit a staking bonus. But who knows? Who knows? Keep it open. Keep it staking. I'll catch up with you all tomorrow. Thanks very much for putting up with me today. That was terribly unprofessional, having an uncharged battery and also taking phone calls. Well, get them. Yeah, you got it, Agent Smith. No problem, man. We're happy to talk crypto all the time. We'll do an hour a day at this time. It's 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, you'll get more Cranky Pete. Cool, bro. Cool. Just watch your buys, man. I don't want you going into losses on it. I can help you with your buy orders if you want. Yeah, no worries. Training, I forget your other name, but training and support on this one. Yeah, guys, keep it cruisy. We're going to get that Discord opened up or a bit of our own group so we can discuss our little investment group, Call it the little team investment group, whatever. We'll get a Slack channel or something so you guys can keep the convo going on all these coins. Because as you know, I am predisposed. I've got to work for PIVX. I do have my major investment there and I'm working with the team. So I do have to keep my time focused mainly around PIVX, but I love looking at these other coins. So keep them coming and let's have a chat about it. Thanks again for putting up with me today. I promise tomorrow I'll have that battery fully charged. We'll have a full hour. And look, I'll tell you what, I'm going to commit to it because I like to put myself under pressure. Let's have a look at Substratum and No Limit Coin tomorrow. Yeah, I'm on the team at PIVX, Stock Watchman. So that's why I was saying I'm probably not going to change the hat, bro. Do they play fantasy sports? I don't know, man. I don't know if they play fantasy sport. Well, they're more into real sports. I'm actually a bodyboarder myself, a surfer, so they've sponsored me for that as well. I'll tell them about it. I will. And we'll have a look at No Limit Coin for you too, bro. And we'll bring that up in the discussion tomorrow. So, welcome. Thank you for adding. You've been a bodybuilder. Well, no, I'm not. I've got no muscles, man. I'm like 72 kilos. I'm a bodyboarder. It's one of these things. It's like a smaller version of a surfboard almost. Yeah. So, Spam and Watchman. Yeah, look, I think the whole crypto economy needs to be taken seriously. That's my personal opinion. Please don't misunderstand. I'm a smiley character. Doesn't mean I'm not taking things seriously. The crypto economy needs to be taken seriously. That's the reality. You can still get some pretty funny looks when you talk about Bitcoin and PIVX and even no limit coin and things like this. The reality is, it's the future, and people need to catch up. I'm going to check out now because I've got a feeling my battery's running flat. It just went down a notch in terms of light. Thanks very much for joining in the discussion again today. Welcome to the newbies. Zhao, we missed him. We missed Zhao today. Zhao, sorry bro, we missed you. Please join us tomorrow for the convo. Catch you all tomorrow. Pete, keep staking, brother. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Fish out. See you tomorrow.